Hmm. Crap. 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 I have to go to Gridania. Sure, why not? You gotta do. What the heck is the lift operator? Oh, here you go. Take a seat wherever you like. Name is Mioni. The car line canopy. Refer to the task in question. There's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details. Yeah, he's waiting to brief you on your task. No. Here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting Mioni. But our need grows even more pressing. Good morrow to you too, Bellward. Your need must be pressing indeed. For you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. Pleased to report that we have a volunteer. Yes. It's a Timu Robin Hood. My thanks for answering the call. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men in tights, and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft, a place where once a Gilmoran settlement. We Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been sulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lamps of Delamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. I would have dispatched my best men to scour the deep trough, orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Birdmen have grown restless of late. I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I've been compelled to spread our forces throughout the 12's wood, lest we be taken unawares. Situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the lamps of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task? Sure. You have my gratitude. As you've seen to our preparations, pray make your way to the deep croft. Identify yourselves to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. The crystal guide you and keep you. I have no idea what that is. I'm just gonna follow. No idea what they just told me. I'm just gonna follow wherever this takes. Wherever this takes me. Deep croft. To go all the way over there. Oh, I can leave. Of course I can. Let's see though. Wait, hold on. Alright. Central Shrine. That's where I should be. Oh wait. What the heck is it? Central Shrouds where I need to Okay, this is where I am. This is where I need to be. Okay. I guess I have to mark it if I could. I could just mark it. I can't mark it. Okay, then I need to go here. I guess. Right? Took a long while for me to get used to navigating through the map. Central Shroud. Hold on. See the over there. Jump over. Dang it. So now tune with this thing here. Okay, where am I? Am I in here? Where's the guy? Here. Yep. I take it. Thanks for helping us out. Your task is to enter the deep croft and purge it of the lamps Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, it's a dungeon run. Okay. NPCs, baby. Tempera. plenty of time. So I have to go down here. Jump. I can't. How the heck do we get there? This little passage here. something here. Oh wait, we've been here. Dang it. Wait, can we go down? No. Two more. Cultist rosary. Alright, let's open that barrier. Alright. Let's get this thing first. Galvan the Dominator. It's Cthulhu's cousin. vulnerable. Wait, something's... Alright. Go. All right. Didn't dominate nothing. Get a pause. Yay. Yeah. Nothing to pick up. I guess we're just out of here. The heck am I? I'm over here. All right. New Gridania. Your foray into the deep craft was a success, nor did I expect anything less. Better odds ringing endorsement left me in the little doubt as to your capabilities. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Oh, it's a lady. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions. We are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. But this means no shortage of work for able souls. Avery's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an each to heal him. I tried. He bolted out of range. He should have had been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Eorzea. Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving and it'd be too soon. I never see your faces again. If I never see you. Goodbye. Leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Aw, man. By way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate it. Do whatever the hell you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it. What the head? Don't leave me alone. I'm sorry. Aw, things like this become all too common. Makes it a dozen times, half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return well. Not so much at any rate. Of course it's a lady. Its name's Mother. I don't pay attention to these details. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ulda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer. You are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Complete. So you're not averse to taking a little trip. As mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from Adventurers Guild in Ulda. Once you arrive, seek out Mama D, proprietress of the Quicksand. I know Mama D. Think of her as the sultanate version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go. Alright. Let's see. Let me just take a little shortcut. Got to. Airship. That's like half of my reward. Okay. Steps of Thal. Adventurers Guild. Back to Momodi. You don't remember me? Oh, it's you. There I was, spouting the same tired line. That's cool. Sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. You didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business. 197, dang it. That's all you get. I'm always waiting to brief you on your task. Oh, that's a lot of Gil. Is it Gil? Yeah, Gil. Petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Papa Shan, God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire, tanker to fail. Papa Shan. It's like that timing. It just so happens that adventurer will be handing your petitions here. You don't remember me, Papa Shan? Oh my, isn't my god, I remember you. Kind of underestimating the flow of the gameplay here. It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Lucina of this mission. Petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Magina and Sons Mineral Concern. Relates to an unfortunate development at Copper Bell Mines. To be playing giants of seas control the plane. These giants are of the clan known as Hecaton Cheris, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. Creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors. Their presence has forced the suspension of all. Alright. No wonders they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well. People of that age used the Hecaton Cheris to work their mines by way of enchantment helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contained the unbridled fury of Hecatoncheires, our ancestors, induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about the copper bell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rise in demand for building materials like us not. Our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. There's a long time. Their grudge must be seasoned. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copper Bell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'm still not clear on it. I just do it. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great. So I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Right. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care. And one last thing before you depart, an employee of Amajina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. Pillow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Talk to Mesa. There you are. For Painted Mesa, you found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copper Bell. You got guts, mate. I hope you've got skills to go with them. Cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheires have left the place in the right state. Another week after mine resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copper Bell was sold when the second Bull dynasty was still young. The concern when I repeated. We all fell out giants beforehand, but the project went ahead. Anyway, I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries. Emergency maintenance will take place. Log out before the maintenance begins. What? Wait a minute. $2 a.m. What? Are you kidding? Got 2 hours. I said 2 hours. Alright, that's where I am. Horizon. Whatever. A minute. Go this way. Hold on. Let me just do this one mission and I'm out. Go this way. Alright. I see us. There's been an incident inside Copper Bell Mines. You're here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, suggest you will stay well away from here. You're an adventurer who's volunteered to call the Thuncheris. I don't think the Papashan would be able to find somebody so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc among the mines for now. It's only a matter of time before you think to come outside. The sooner you seeded them, better. The sooner you seeded them, the better. Make ready as best you can. Dig through the mines. Right, let's see. Tiny key. Nothing's here. Nope, nothing's here. Thought there was something. Lightning sprite. Something here. Nothing. All right. Got that. 6 ounce pinch fire sand. Power appears to hold 12 ounces. Alright, I got that. Crap. No. Right. Getting over. Is that it? Nothing else to pick up? Further down. anything in here? Fire sand. More fire sand thing. This guy. What was his name? Can I accept next class? What? Dang it. Living fossil. More of these guys. Something here. Some more of these guys. Let's go. We got time, we got time. Big thing here. Come on. Is it dead? Alright, it's dead. Right, nothing here. Treasure cough. That should be selling those stuff that I can't get. Slaves no more. Free. Uh-oh. It's a Minotaur. What the heck? Target that guy. I can't target him. Oh, there he is. That's annoying. Do the jump. What's this? Orchestration. Orchestrion can be used to change the music. Oh, okay. In your state or in room. Only if you have first obtained song rules. Rules can be obtained through a variety of means, including synthesis, purchase in shops, and discovery in treasure coffers. After obtaining a role, use it to add the track to your orchestron list. Open. Alright, guys. Painted Mesa. Let me see if I could I'm over here. It's not that far. We'll get there. Oh, be right back. so maintenance. Where I need to go. Oh crap, too high up here. I just dropped down. I see ya, I see ya. That stupid bridge. Pain's just weakness. They need to God damn it, my head. I only had to save the high push. Arlena's Beneficences. You have my thanks. As we're resigned to suffering in silence. Osbert the Undying, veteran of countless battles, cannot afford to show weakness to my colleagues. Alright. get a chocobo. Wait, how much is the... That guy over here. Wait, what the heck? You're above the maximum level. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume. I'll share the good tidings. As for you, you'll want to report to Mama Dell. Uh-oh. It's a fight, it's a fight. Who's this guy? Noxious merchant. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me, don't even think to deny it. I ain't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. The refugees are all the same. Can't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. Say it one more time. Give back what you stole. Make a wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens, but I'm a reasonable man. I agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require. Authorities need to hear your plan. Man. Not around 12 as me witness. Oh, let's go. It's go time. Please, adventurer, help me. I sure on my mother's grave and it's still nothing. Oh yeah. Who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master. Had enough of this mummer's farce. You teach him a lesson. Alright. Let's go. Uh-oh. Filthy bodyguards living in this guy. Ain't getting paid enough for this. Think you kind adventurer. Think you try silver. Uh-oh. Get a memory. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. You wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years. Simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. Residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from the trade routes. Problems like those aren't easily solved, though they were tried to make the best of it. It was only a matter of time. The fat calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening. Heart goes out to them, it truly does. Things do take a turn for the worse. We always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. Heroes have fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. You have no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? All refugees are bad, man. Some are able to find employment. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Cheapest in Tenaland. Thank you, customer. Come again. Looking around, you'd think that Oldo was well on its way to recovery. still cheering for you back there. Huh? Huh? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? You jerk! What? So by that meat you say? That's absurd. Hey, yes, did I? Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Who did say that? I'll overlook this. Just this once. Desperate damsel. God bless you, adventurer. If you had come along, you did. Who knows what that monster might have done. It's Christmas. All swells and swell. We meet again. Pray do not mistake my intent, for it is always honorable. But I have been watching you ever since you departed older. Played part to envoy to perfection, confident as a man on diplomatic missions should be, yet unfailingly courteous to your betters. And when your travels led you into amidst of danger, you faced it without so much as a flinch. You, my friend, are quite a marvel, and I confess to being somewhat in awe of you. But my lavish praise continues. Most of all, I was struck by your readiness to aid those in need, even when words were all the rewards you could expect to receive. Such selflessness is a rare thing in this day and age. All of which leads me to conclude that you are indeed the one whom I have been looking for. An adventurer possessed of a very rare set of qualities. To be sure, your rescue of that damsel in distress was more of a happy accident, but rescue her you did. That's what matters in the end. I feel I should mention at this point that I also harbor a burning interest in a certain talent of yours. Speak of your vision. You have been experiencing visions, have you not? Well, it just so happens that I know a woman who shares your talent, can help you understand it. She and I belong to the same organization, and we should both be delighted beyond words if you would agree to join our cause. Naturally, there are benefits to being part of a collective. For one, we should be glad to assist you in realizing your potential. You need not give me your answer now. Think upon it, and you will, if you feel moved to help us, as I pray you shall, speak with Mama Dill, the ever lovely and youthful mistress of the quicksand. Tell her the scions of the seventh dawn have found their man. She will tell you where to find us. Save it now and leave. 'Cause there's maintenance. Christmas time. Let's see. There's the innkeeper. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Most likely tomorrow, but I'll still see ya.